What's up, everybody? My name is ELKIN, and I'm the host of Keeping It Real University, the podcast. Pretty much Keeping It Real University is a podcast where everything is on the table, all subjects are on the board, just as long as you keep it real. It's all you gotta do. I'm coming to you live from North Hollywood, California. Current conditions of the weather is high of 71 today, low of 56. I'd have to say it was a beautiful day. Not too good in the morning, but I was able to get a couple of hours on my Harley. I'll be joined by my sidekick, cameraman, engineer, extraordinaire, Mr. Galileo Einstein. Please.
Yo, what's good? What's good in the house?
Already. Just telling the people what's up, giving a quick shout out. Basically, we're gonna highlight this week's current events. We're gonna create some and stir up some conversation and get you guys kind of thinking, just saying like, what's going on in the world, just trying to keep a view and keep an eye open. So basically, I like to start off every show with an inspirational quote of the day. Today's quote on May 19th is, "Stop giving CPR to dead situations." And what I mean by that is, stop wasting your energy on energy that's not reciprocated back. Easily said, what you give is what you get. If people are not realizing how important you are in their life, then I think you need to 86 them. But, just a little food for thought. In the national news, we got the war in Ukraine. Basically, Biden is saying, let's give them some more money to defend themselves. And I guess that's what our game plan is. But here in this country, we have people who are not doing so well and not getting $40 billion. I just don't really understand the political aspect of where he's coming from. But I do respect him as our president, and it's just some food for thought for you. In local news, they had a shooting in Orange County at a church. It was an Asian fellowship, and basically a guy risked his life and saved everyone else. He saw the shooter, and he was a doctor of some sort, some kind of plastic surgeon. I don't quote me on it. I'm just going off of what I read. He was basically somebody of high importance, and with that, he risked his life and saved other people. So to me, he is the hero of the day. I kind of like to give somebody a diploma in Keeping It Real University. In other news, this is a horrific tragedy. In LA, a woman just shot her 3 kids in the house and said that they were possessed by demons. So, I guess life is short, and you gotta give love in order to receive love, but I don't think that lady even deserved to have children per se, But I guess in getting into more something light in sports, they got Mark Cuban and Lil Wayne going at it in a Twitter war. They are they beefing on Twitter. One is telling the other to put the dick in the mouth, and one is telling another he gonna piss in the mouth and smack somebody, and my whole deal is like, Lil Wayne, stick to rapping, and Mark Cuban, stick to owning teams and being a conglomerate, because you're not a thug. So both of y'all really don't want that smoke, and that's just my opinion, I like to give, like I just gave a diploma of the day, I like to give what they call a dunce of the day. And my dunce right now is Elon Musk. Basically, he was going to buy Twitter for $44 billion. He backed out. He said that there was fake accounts, and now he's switching his political party affiliation. He now wants to be a Republican. He said he voted Democrat, and now he's voting Republican. He says that the Democratic Party is nothing but a party of division and hate, if I'm quoting correctly. Basically, my stance is stick to doing what you do well. Build cars, man. Like, stop trying to be the man. Just stay in your lane. Like, we respect you. You got the money. but you're not gonna run the world. You're not gonna tell people how to be just because you got some money. And that's just my take on it. What you feel about that, Galil?
Well, like you said, I think he should stick to cards and then just do what he does well.
That's what I feel the same way, man.
Yeah.
You know, like just a little bit about me, man. Look, we got a little story here on American Gangster Trap Queens here on BET. It's season 2, episode 7, I believe, and it just highlights my mother, Peggy Fulford. I'd really like for y'all to check it out, and it'll give you a lot more background on who I am, because I don't really like to get into, you know, my resume and where I've been and who I know. If you look at the show, it'll speak for itself. I like to speak on topics of North Korea because I feel like I am the utmost official, I don't even know how to say it. Like, I'm the dude who you really should ask about North Korea, basically, because all the articles that I read and all the other cats and stuff that I read is like, yeah, run-at-the-mill stuff. Like, I really know things that I know. These writers in New York Times and LA Times, they write these articles, and I just want to do a little fact and fiction sometime about North Korea. You know what I mean? Fun fact is I am the Minister of Physical Education. I've gotten an award from Mr. Kim Jong-un, and we had dinner, and he gave me an award. So if I go back over there and I'm doing bad here, Kim, I need a job, bro. I read today in the news that COVID cases are up to over 1 million in North Korea. And that's kind of crazy because last month he said there were no cases. So, I mean, what's really going on? I mean, I personally have been there and I've never heard the guy tell one truth ever. Like, if he told us we was going left, we going right. If he told us we was going up, we going down. Like, nothing there. Just look at it as the opposite of the truth, anything they say. And I have another, I guess, section in the show or something like that. We call it Hell on Wheels. I'm a motorcycle aficionado. I love the bikes. I'm mostly a Harley guy, and I know Galil, he's a muscle car guy. And you know, I like the muscle bikes, and he likes the muscle cars. So we kind of just do a hypothetical thing, you know, just what if I ride personally a lowrider S, and it has about 2,000 cc's in it. I think I can get anybody off the line to 30, but I would have a lot of trouble getting Galil's vehicle off the line because it's like a demon or something crazy. Like, what do you drive, Galil? Hellcat. I knew it was something like, that's the only car I really hate, and I hate to say that, Galil, on the road. You know what I mean? Because y'all come up so hard and heavy, it really scares us on the bike. You know what I mean? I hear that fucking car, and then I'm thinking, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's just wow. So I'll race you, and maybe we could put that on our snippets or outtakes or whatever. Maybe we get the GoPros out and see down the street and see what it do one night where we just, you know, messing around. Yeah, hopefully y'all vote for the Lowrider S versus the Hellcat. Somebody vote for that for me, all right? Or ask to see it and we'll do it, because like we could just go right outside and do it. I like to do like a little section, a run for your money, and I have like a bike pick and Galil will have like a car pick, and it'll be under, let's just say the bike will be under 10 grand and the car will be under 50 grand. So if you had $50,000, Galil, what car would you get right now? And that isn't a lot of money in today's car market, but what's the best car for your buck for that amount of money?
Tesla.
He's going with the Tesla. I'd have to probably agree. For that type, yeah, I'd have to agree. And for the motorcycle, I would probably go with the Honda Africa V-Twin. I like the bike. It's gonna be reliable. I spend too much money on servicing on my Harley. No disrespect to Harley, but HD mean hundreds of dollars. You just pump into the bike, pump into the bike. You ride it a few times, you spend some more money. But that's on another subject. We'll probably have a show where Galil and I do car rating or something like that. Who knows? If God is good. And then I got a 20 under 20, best spots in LA for food under $20. And I'll be working on a list. I've actually been compiling the list with my wife Sandra, so we're gonna get that to you next episode. So in LA, when I moved here, I like to eat. I come from New Orleans. I wanted to eat good food, but I didn't want to spend $100 million at a shitty restaurant. You know what I mean? I wanted to eat. I don't mind paying for it if it's good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna compile 20 out of 20, 20 under 20 LA restaurants, pretty much, you know? And I think that you should add, I know you've lived here for a while. How long have you been there, Galil?
In LA?
Yeah.
Like 7 years.
All right, so you probably know a few spots that you know, got the good, cheap eats. And then my last section of the show is called Shiesty-ish. Shout out to Pooh Shiesty. It's basically, I want to hear some shiesty stories. Like, what's some shiesty things you've done? Like, tell me about that lick you hit. I mean, I ain't gonna try to get nobody in trouble, but tell me about maybe your friend who catfished somebody. Just tell me something. I want a shiesty story. So on Saturday, I'll reveal Shiesty Saturdays, and I'll read what you guys send to me, and I'll take 3 or 4 of them, and we'll just laugh around and kick it, and just be like, "Damn, that was some shiesty shit." So we'll call it Shiesty-ish Saturdays, you know. And concluding, man, look, I bless everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I hope y'all were entertained, and until the next time, man, this is Keeping It Real University, the podcast. Signing out.